Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to MLB Action live here on 2K Sports. The one and only Mark Anthony Spencer's here to give you a little bit of some baseball in my perspective between the Midland Rockhounds and the Barons of Birmingham. Oh, welcome to the big game today. The Birmingham Barons against the Rockhounds of Midland. Minor League Baseball here on 2K Sports, folks. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the month of September as a race for the World Series begins. The hunt of October. This is a big game between these two teams in 2016. Only though it's from 2010, 10 years ago, actually 6 years ago. This is a big game for both of these teams. Strike one for Jermaine Catton. We'll take a look at the young pitcher, Blaine Routh. Has a pretty good fastball. He throws a slurve, a slider, and he throws his sinker. That's his best pitch. A two-seam fastball, a slider, and a slurve for Blaine. Here comes the second pitch. Oh, he swings and a miss by the young Catton. I think 90% of this game is mental. And most times, you gotta have a good eye out there when you swing. Big swing and a miss from Kentland. Well, Birmingham look like they're gonna put on a show for their fans. You know, they've really come out to support their team. And I think every time you get to watch a minor league baseball game, you always want to go out and support your team and support the players, and it's a community type thing. Anto Veroso up to bat. He's been a pretty good hitter over the years. Good power. Hits for contact, hits for average, and this is what it's all about. Here comes the pitch. Actually a ball, a sinker, 87 miles an hour. Here comes the second pitch. Steve Rock, 1-1 to the young Verosa, the young third baseman, playing DH today. Steve Rock, 2. Oh, it's 2 strikes and 1 ball. There's no doubt that Birmingham want to get out of sin, and Blaine is pitching really good. There's a big swing from the young Veroso over to the second baseman. Makes an easy catch out in the left field. Actually, right field. Look at the defense. Martin, Bobson, Colvin, Chavez, Freeze, Bonelso, Young, and Acosta behind the plate. And then you have Eden Conta. Now, Conta is a good hitter. You know, he's a guy that a few years ago they were drawing comparisons between him and one of the greatest hitters of all time, Wade Boggs. Here's a pitch. Big swing from Conta. Here he goes. Looks like the end of the inning. Now, the first inning is over, and I can't go wrong with what we've seen so far tonight. I think both teams have shown what they can do, so we'll have to see what happens. Now here's the starting pitcher for the Midland Rockhounds is Bob Dixon. You know, Bob Dixon has a pretty good assortment of pitches. Well, we're talking about a pitcher that has the ability to make a good pitch here and there. So here's Jason Bobson, the young center fielder for this Birmingham Barons team. You know, the Birmingham Barons, you know, the farm team to the Chicago White Sox. There's a lot expected out of this team this year. They need to really bring it. And Bobson, here's one of their superstars, and he has to see what he can do. Here's a pitch. Oh, what a hit. There's a throw by Iakushi. He's out of there. Let's take a look at the lineup here. Bobson, Penanoza, Calvin, Young. I think with Young, he is the guy, he is the star of this team. You know, as he goes, this team goes. And his power is so important. If they're going to do anything in the new minor league season, it's going to be up to him. And Chavez is the shortstop. Delgado's their DH. Freeze is their third baseman. And here's Dave Pennazzola, the second baseman. You know, the White Sox prospect. See what he can do. If he is ever going to crack the big league club, he's going to have to show what he can do in the minor leagues. I think that's always an important thing to look for. Oh, there's the throw. And he's out of there. Well, look at the vision. Throws across his body. Able to get the ball from the glove over to the first baseman. What a play. And here's Hansen Calvin. There's a young left fielder. Hansen has a great power to all fields. He's a gap-to-gap hitter. Hits for power and he hits for average. You know, if he's ever going to make the big league club, he's going to have to continue to hit with a lot of power. There's a big swing. Skelton with the catch. And that's the end of the first inning of play. The Midland Rockhounds are 0. And the Birmingham Barons 0. Up to bat, Mr. Hernandez.
Top of the second inning. Midland Rockhounds.
Oh, the sky's looking good. It's a beautiful day. The fans have come to this game expecting the unexpected. And up to bat is Jake Skelton, one of the big power bats in this Midland Rockhound team. They're looking for some big numbers from him this coming season. Can he deliver today in this big game between the Barons? He rock one. Sinker, 86 miles an hour from Blaine Ruffles. And here comes the next pitch. Oh, swing and a miss. Swings late to a slurve. You know, Skelton needs to lock in here and extend those arms. You know, it's all about power, right? It's back. Oh, it stays in the ballpark. It looks like a foul ball outside of play. You know, Jake just showing some of that power. He has to left, right field, and he's the type of guy that strikes out quite a bit throughout his career. See, rod 3, and he's running, and he's out. Too bad for Skelton. Well, one away. Start the second inning of play. Now, Blaine's been really throwing that nasty slurve and that sinker. It's been pretty good today. And up to bat is Anderson Hernandez, the former MLB second baseman. You know, he still plays in the big leagues here and there. He's played for the Mets, he's played for the A's, and he's played for the Angels throughout his big league career. And here comes the first pitch to Hernandez. And it looks like a ball outside. A sinker, 86 miles an hour. Can Hernandez generate something here? It would be very, very important for his team. And that's what we want to see. There's a big swing. And he fouls it off. Anderson Hernandez. Now Hernandez has a good eye. He doesn't swing at just anything. There's a ball. Fastball. Down and away. Well, this is not a bad game. I think the fans coming to this game, they have to be excited. Ball outside. 3 balls. 1 strike. It's looking good for Anderson Hernandez. He has a green light if he wants to swing or not. And it's a ball. He has walked. It's a good play. Sometimes you have to watch the ball, and that's what he did. Good eye. They teach you at the youngest levels of baseball how to hit in Major League Baseball. And never mind, in any type of league you play in. I was watching the Little League World Series and seeing these kids, they know how to swing the ball, swing at the bat. So it's all about confidence, and it's all about hand-eye coordination and everything. Here's Mr. Simmons, the big power bat on this team. Bill Simmons is one of the top prospects in the Oakland A's farm system. So let's see what he can do today. Oh, swing and a miss from Joel. The score is 0-0 between the Barons and Midland. There's 2 strikes, 1 out, and 1 on, and we'll see what happens here. Swing and a miss for Joel Simmons. Yet again, the big power bat first baseman. A lot is expected out of this young guy. We want to see what he can do. We haven't seen what he can do, but I can tell you right now, he's a guy that has lots of potential to become a superstar. And if he's ever going to become that superstar, it's got to start today. And here's Mr. Verosa. Here's a pitch. Ball outside. Slide piece. Slider. 83 miles an hour from Blaine Ruff. Here's comes the next pitch. Swing and a miss. You know, he just put too much power into that swing, Verosa. That's why, you know, he's still in the minor league level. You got to be able to make the swings and when it really counts. Actually, Velasquez. Getting the names of Rosa, Velasquez. Vasquez made a bad swing there, and we know he can do better than that. Here's the next pitch. Swing and a miss for Velasquez, and it's a terrible swing. But this young guy, Ruff, is a great young pitcher. He has the potential to be great. Here's the bottom of the second. There's Dixon. You know, he's pitched pretty good so far in this game. It's his first look at the young Nate Young, the star of this team, a future star at the big league club, the White Sox. And I think Young is coming into this game looking to show his doubters wrong. You know, he's a high prospect draft pick at the University of Texas, and you know, we want to see what he can do, and anything's possible. There's two wild pitches from Dixon, and he needs to settle down. He hasn't got off to a great start to this game. Here's a pitch. Fastball. Oh, easy. Right over to Anderson Hernandez. Gets it over to Simmons. The first out of the game. And Nate Young, it's all about time for that guy, and he needs to get it going. Up to bat now is the young right fielder, Dave Martin. There's another guy that has a great arm out in right field. He has big power to all fields, and looking for a lot of expectations from this young kid. Here's the pitch. Whoa, right down the middle. A CNI single right through to center field for Dave Martin. Great piece of hitting. This is what you want to see from a great young player coming up through the ranks. Here's Timmy Freeze, the third baseman. He's looking to extend this inning. You know, he's had some rough patches throughout the year. You know, he's not the greatest of hitters. You know, good batting average. His hot zone, red zone. You know, he likes to pull the ball to left field. He can really hit the fastball pretty good. So, we'll see what happens. Steve Reich, 88 miles an hour to the young third baseman. Timmy Freeze. There's the next pitch from Bob Dixon. Dixon